Hi, Henry. Hi, Cora. Hi, Bonnie. Today is another story. This is the second book of the new year. Okay, Happy New Year 2021. I am going to read to you Toestomper and the Caterpillars. I have a feeling this guy's name is Toestomper. I don't know what it's about. This is by Sharleen Collicott. And it's called Toestomper and the Caterpillars. Toestomper lived alone. I'm trying to be silly with this funny hand. Did you laugh? Did you even notice? Anyway, I seem to have, wait, before I get back to Toestomper, I have two left hands. Oh, now I have three left hands. That means there are two right hands somewhere. These don't quite go together, but they're still funny. Okay, back to the book. Toestomper and the Caterpillars. Toestomper lived alone, and he liked it that way. But sometimes, when he felt a little lonely, he would go to town and hang out with the rowdy ruffians. "Hello, you low-life rascals," he greeted them. Looks like an interesting place to live. The rowdy ruffians liked Toestomper because Toestomper was mean and rude and disgusting. What a mess he's made already. Oh, he doesn't look like a very nice character. I didn't know this book was about somebody who was mean, rude, and disgusting. One day, well, let's see what happens. One day when Toestomper went to town, his friends weren't there. Toestomper had to cause trouble all by himself. "This town is boring," he said, and he stomped out of town. On his way home, he saw a bunch of caterpillars in a bush. Toestomper stomped the bush flat and growled, "Don't sleep in a bush, you hairy crybabies. Build a hut like everyone else." The caterpillars didn't know how to build a hut. They followed Toestomper home to learn. "Get away from me, you creepy creepers," he shouted. The caterpillars tried hard to build a hut by themselves, but it fell over. They looked at Excuse me. They looked at Toestomper with tears in their eyes. Their tiny tongues were dry. "Here, you squishy wigglies, drink this water, and now leave me alone." When the sun went down, the caterpillars shivered outside his door. Toestomper put a blanket in a box, and the caterpillars crawled inside to sleep. "Don't get used to it," he warned. "This is only for one night." Later that evening, the rowdy ruffians came over to play cards. Toestomper cheated like he always did. Here's the rowdy ruffians. They look like a mean bunch. Toestomper cheated like he always did. "Those furry slugs are driving me crazy," he complained. When Barfy talked about mischief he had done that day, Toestomper didn't listen. "There must be 50 of those fuzzy bugs following me around." Can you see the caterpillars in the picture? Boink. "Can't you talk about anything else besides those stupid caterpillars?" Nightmare asked. Toestomper continued, "They can't even build a hut." Nightmare banged the table and shouted, "I'm leaving! I can't play cards with all this caterpillar talk." And then he poured lemonade over Toestomper. "We're leaving too," Basher and Barfy yelled. This is not the book I thought it was. Nobody is very nice in this book. As Toestomper's friends left, Basher kicked over the caterpillar box. "Hey," Toestomper shouted, "be careful!" The caterpillars sat close to Toestomper and made soft sounds. They tried to clean up the lemonade, but their little feet stuck to the floor. "You hairy crawlers aren't good for much," said Toestomper, "but at least you don't dump food on me." Aww. They look soft and nice and sweet. The next morning, Basher knocked on Toestomper's door. "Let's go to town and be mean," he said. "I can't," Toestomper answered. "We're eating breakfast." Then Nightmare stuck his head through the windows. "Let's go to town and be rude." "Not today," said Toestomper. "We're reading a book." A little later, Barfy walked by. "Come on, Toestomper, let's go to town and be disgusting." "Not now. I want to build a buggy." "Toestomper isn't fun anymore," Basher whispered to Nightmare. "All he cares about are those dumb caterpillars. We have to do something about this." The next day, the rowdy ruffians came by again. "Come outside, Toestomper," Basher called. When Toestomper opened the door, his friends yanked him out, tied him up, and fastened him to a branch. Toestomper yelled and cursed, but he couldn't move. "We're taking the caterpillars," Barfy told him. "It's for your own good." "Look out, hairballs," Toestomper shouted. "Run and hide." Catching the caterpillars wasn't easy. "Do we have them all?" Barfy asked. "Absolutely," answered Nightmare. "Now let's go find the birds." This book is scaring me a little. Are you scared? I don't think his friends are very nice. They're mean. But Nightmare was wrong. A few of the caterpillars had gotten away. Aww. Do you see what they're doing? The birds were eating lunch in a big oak tree. "Would you like some dessert?" Nightmare asked. "Yum, yum," said the birds. The birds are going to eat the caterpillars for dessert? Oh no. The frightened caterpillars heard stomp, stomp, stomp in the distance, and suddenly Toestomper was there in the tree. "Don't eat my caterpillars," he shouted. "Excuse us. So sorry," said the birds. "We didn't know these desserts belonged to you." And Toestomper gathered up his caterpillars. "Follow me, you frazzled fuzzies. Let's get your buggy. We're going to town." Toestomper wheeled his caterpillars into the clothing store. "Give me the smallest size you have," he said. "Adorable," the townsfolk said. "Just delightful." The rowdy ruffians laughed at Toestomper. "Toestomper is a sissy," they jeered. "He hangs out with little dressed-up bugs." "These are my new friends," Toestomper said in a proud voice that startled the rowdy ruffians. "Climb into your buggy, my fancy dandies," he said. And then Toestomper took his caterpillars home and built them their own hut. From then on, Toestomper was very busy. He hardly ever had any time to be mean or disgusting or rude, and he was never lonely. And once in a while, they let rowdy ruffians come over to play cards, and Toestomper and the caterpillars always won. That's the end. The end of a very unusual book. I hope you liked it.